Welcome back, guys. BDTR night, live Wednesday night, ladies' night. With me tonight is my lovely mother. Say hi, Mom.
Hi, everybody.
I'm sure if you haven't seen it yet, you see it behind me now, this post that we put up earlier. So we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of this bullshit. So I am a procrastinator. I am awful at Christmas shopping, and he is awful to shop for because I never know what to get him. So we decided to go to the mall today to do some final Christmas shopping. And luckily the mall isn't super packed. We're getting to the very end of it, and little Bean sees Santa and is like, I want a photo. Of course, Bean, we can get a photo. And as we begin to walk over to approach Santa, I see this guy. This guy had to figure out where he was. Standing, taking pictures on his cell phone. Now they have this big sign that says, no photos, no photos. You got to buy theirs. So I'm like, oh, maybe. And from a distance, he looked really old. So I was like, oh, he probably can't read, probably doesn't know. And they'll tell him to delete it. But then he turns around and just starts walking away. And I'm like, that's weird. Why would you leave your grandkids when they're getting the pictures done? Like, where are you going, bub? Next thing I know, I see the worker running toward him in a panic. The mom runs toward him in a panic. Now I'm like, I don't know why we're running, but I'm running too. I threw all of our bags down, look at mom, I was like, please hold Bean. I come around the corner just in time to see, luckily the worker had gotten the phone from him and was going through. She's trying to call mall security on her phone and like deleting the photos on his phone, went into the recently deleted, made sure they were gone from there. So as far as we know, we feel we've gotten rid of all of the pictures. Mom went back with her kids because she was really worried and wanted to know, are they crying? Are they okay? I was like, they're oblivious. They're with Santa. They're happy. You're good. Go back. I got this. I just wanted to hang out in case the world's crazy. I mean, Jesus Christ, this just happened in front of me in broad daylight. Like, oh my God. Good evening, Central Predators. I could not believe it. You hear about it. We know it happens, but to see it with my own eyes, I'm still shaking. My blood pressure went through the freaking roof that this guy did it. And then he proceeds to try and give the worker a hard time. Well, you didn't need to be so worried about how he took my phone. So me being me, decided to scream back, you shouldn't be fucking taking pictures of other people's kids, dude. Mm-hmm. That's not okay. That's not okay ever. And like to everyone watching, I'm sorry I have to say this, but please be extra careful when you take your kids to see Santa. Do the head swivel. Make sure there's not some creep like this guy. And thank you again so much, Central. We really hope we can get this guy ID'd ASAP so we can let them all know so they can trespass him. I am also going to double check to make sure he's not on the registry. If he is, he was way too damn close to them kids. And I will definitely be calling the police down here about that because CCTV footage, they'll have him taking the picture still. Even though they're deleted, you could see him doing it. And we have
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
They'll be able to see him standing there taking the picture.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'll be able to go in and say, yes, I saw this happening. The worker will be like, yes, I deleted the photos. I'm hoping it. I didn't ever want this shit to even happen. I hate that we're even having to talk about this right now. This is terrible.
No, I understand what you're saying. Especially, we don't know what other pictures were on his phone of other children.
I would have
because we weren't focused for that.
Exactly. After the fact, I thought about it. Honestly, Caleb, I would have loved to beat the piss out of this guy, but the only thing stopping me is the fact that my mom was there with me and the kids. They can see me. They can't hear what I'm yelling at this guy, luckily, but they can see me. So I'm like, I don't want to scare him. I don't want to make this worse than it already is. This is already bad and should not be happening. I just wanted to get back to Bean to make sure that she knew I was okay. That, nothing was wrong. Everything was fine. It's settled. And thank God she's, mine. And she's like, Mom, I would have helped if you had to fight him. I would have gone for the knees. And I was like, good girl.
That's exactly what she said, too. I was like, what? It's like, okay.
Yeah, I would.
Don't have to worry about her.
Yeah, honestly, the only reason that man's still probably breathing at this point is because Chris wasn't with me. Because I already know if he had witnessed that, there would have been no words. He would have seen a streak of his red shirt and a linebacker tackle, and then the phone would have been...
You're probably right. I could just imagine that. But you kept it under control, I think, like you said, because there were kids there.
There's kids there. There's other people. My own is there. There's other people there.
You did it.
I didn't still know if he had a weapon on him. I didn't have anything on me because I didn't think. I guess that, and I technically can't carry anything because I have my medical card, so I can't. And I don't know what he has. I basically just stood there and screamed at him. He needed to leave. They need to leave. He needs to fucking leave. I hope he left. He went through Penny's. I told the workers after I thought about it, I was like, hey, keep an eye that he doesn't come out from the second floor of the Pennies and isn't like up there from the balcony trying to do that shit. I really, really want to get this guy's name so he can at least get trespassed from the mall. And they will be looking for him. They're really happy I got the picture so they can at least put it in the office with all the other creeps and peoples that they don't want in the mall.
Sad, sad, sad.
It's a sad world. It really is.
Yep.
You shouldn't have to be worrying about this. Like, it's stressful enough around Christmas time. You shouldn't have to be stressing about some creep taking pictures of your kids, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I agree they were adorable kids, but, like, I am thinking of it in a much different perspective than I'm sure this son of a bitch was. So,
Well,
just really glad that it didn't get worse from that. We got it resolved very quickly. I also give mad props to the worker that from Santa's workshop at Charleston, West Virginia's mall. If you see this, mad props to you, girl. Your reaction time was fast as
oh my gosh.
Santa saw, he pointed it out. She did not hesitate. She spun and she was lightning
Yep.
across the floor. That girl was quick. She was
Yeah, I
real
know.
quick.
That's how I knew something was going on. She
Yeah.
just ran like the wind.
The look on her face, too, is just like pure panic.
Yeah.
Like, what? And we just kept saying to each other afterwards, like, man, what the hell's wrong with people?
Something.
What the hell is wrong with people? Like, Jesus. So,
Sanity.
PSA to everybody, please be safe out there. The craziers are apparently out in extra full force with the holiday season. Again, everyone who has shared this information and continues to share and is digging for information about this particular incident, we thank you so much. And, just keep your head on the swivel, man. Just keep your head on the swivel. Hug your babies extra close, okay? So let's go to a lighter topic now.
Good advice.
Because
A
I'm
lighter?
Sure, yeah,
Okay.
let's make this a little lighter. My blood
Okay.
pressure. I'm sure my face looks red on the show right now because I'm just like, I told Mom when we went outside that if I happen to see him again, that she needed to take Bean and walk away because I was going to do something that I wasn't real proud of. No, I would have been 150% extra proud of that. What am I saying? I just didn't want her to see it.
Exactly.
She can understand and think her mom's crazy. I don't want her to witness the crazy.
Yeah, that was a good idea.
Probably
my
good.
goodness.
Probably good.
Oh.
But elsewise, we got a lot of our shopping done. It was a successful shopping
Yep.
trip. But, I feel good now. I think we're done and ready. I hope for Christmas. I hope. I'm
Yep.
sure last minute I'll be like, oh my God, I forgot this.
Did
Like
you
every
need
year.
batteries for anything?
I'm glad you said that. I think I do. See,
That's always the thing you forget.
that always happens.
Better check it out.
But God, Mom, you derailed me completely.
Sorry. Well, that's what I always forget. So,
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, I forgot tape too. I might have tape, but we got more
I
tape.
bought some today.
You did get some today.
Got you covered.
Thank you for that. I'm glad.
Plenty.
Hiya. But while my mom is here, guys, this upcoming Saturday, if you would like to tune in with us, we are going to be doing a very different style podcast. If you are at all familiar with the show on YouTube called The Hot Ones and their hot sauce challenge, we will be replicating something similar. We currently have 9 of the different Hot Ones hot sauces we will be trying. And I'm just going to pick a random, I don't even know, in the fridge for us to start with. It could be extra hot compared to the next few levels. It might be, really mild. We don't know.
Let's be careful there, please. It's going to be very interesting, I tell you.
Mm-hmm. And we will also be doing the questions. What is up?
APH is in Pittsburgh.
APH is currently in Pittsburgh, guys. Oh, APH is that the fake Pride Hunter group, that Paul guy that I've told you about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's apparently out in Pittsburgh doing his dumb shit now. So heads
Oh,
up to our viewers in Pittsburgh. Paul is on the prowl.
Oh my gosh.
Keep an eye out. I'm sure Crazy's nipping at the heels close by. Stay inside, guys. Lock your doors. She's loose.
I'm going back to Florida.
I know. You've been so cold today. I'm sorry. She's been just sitting here shivering this whole time. And I'm like, Mom, I'm sorry. It's not Florida. But at least I don't have iguanas that fall out of the freaking sky.
Oh, that's true.
Have you
That's
seen
true.
that happen before?
I haven't seen it, no. I've only seen it on the news.
Yeah.
They'll show pictures of it because when it gets below freezing, the iguanas do drop from the trees and they go into like instant hibernation. They just stiffen up. And you're always reminded, don't poke them, don't move them, leave them alone. Because when it warms up, they wake up again and go on their merry way. So I'm happy to say I haven't seen it myself. But I did get to see snow this trip. Yay.
Yeah. Every time you come, wild stuff happens.
I know.
The last time you were here, that truck ended up pulling out
Yeah,
And
I
almost hit us.
know.
I had to swerve in oncoming traffic because there's nowhere else to go. Somehow we don't hit them. And now this time we get freaking snow, even though I don't want it. Now I got some psycho in the mall taking pictures of kids. And it's like, Mom, why do you bring the crazy?
Maybe it's a good thing I only visit every 4 to 6 months.
I don't think I could handle this much craziness all the time. Honestly, it's probably just because I don't really leave the house.
Oh, that's part of your problem. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I go more places. I did see your comment was removed. I assume that's probably Facebook's doing some algorithm thing because we didn't do it. And I even looked down. I was like, where did it go? Am I crazy? Am I refreshing
What kind
this
of a
slow?
comment was it?
He said beat his ass.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good comment.
It's an appropriate comment.
If
That's the most
you would have,
appropriate
if you had to.
Oh, 100%. Mom already knows. I was fully, if she didn't already have the phone in her hand going through and deleting the shit, I was fully prepared to linebacker tackle that son of a bitch. I ain't very big around, but I've got the height and I had the momentum at that point. And
Like, look out.
I was ready. Target acquired.
You were, and I don't blame you.
I'm just glad it didn't escalate to that point because then those kids would have been aware that there was something wrong. They would have
I
connected
know,
the
because
fact that
I
their
don't
mom.
think Couture really knew anything.
I don't think she really realized
She was
until
just- yeah.
afterwards. And then
She was too focused on, I want to get on Santa's lap. She wants a swan. She asked Santa for a swan.
Swan?
I don't know where she came up with
I
that
don't know.
one.
I'm sorry, kid. I'm not getting a swan. All right.
I know.
All right. No.
A swan. Anyway,
I'm excited that we got her that desk because, she's getting bigger. I figured, it's time to get her own desk. And then as she gets even older, she has a spot to do her homework and she has a computer table. She eventually wants a little TV to put on. The possibilities are endless.
that's a great idea.
Yeah. And I'm
Great
excited
idea.
to put the decal on it. So I found this like vinyl decal, like for the walls usually or furniture, and it's cow print. So I'm going to put the top of it cow print. I got a cow print lamp to put with it. Yeah, the whole house is changing, guys. It's
all about cows.
Maddie looks around like, Mom, why do I blend into everything in the house now, Mom? What the heck, Mom?
Yeah. Okay.
You can't find me, Mom. She does. She lays down on that. I got a huge area rug for our living room, and it's cow prints. And now when the dog lays down and she's holding too still and you're not watching, you can really about take her out. It's ridiculous.
It's fun.
It is fun, though.
Fun. Could be worse.
It could be worse. It could definitely be a lot worse.
Okay.
But
Well, I don't think there's really much.
yeah, well, like I said, we honestly weren't planning on doing this one if we weren't going to do the hot wings tonight. So I think I'm just going to ask you, Mom, since, we started with a, unfortunately, not happy Christmas topic, I would like to end the show with a happy Christmas topic. Mom, while I have you, what is, in your opinion, one of your favorite memories from when you were a kid during Christmas?
Wow, I'm put on the spot. Yeah, actually, the thing that really pops in my mind that you say that, I was probably 7 or 8, and I got the best baby doll ever. And I don't know why I remember that so long ago, but she had the cute little hat on and the cute little dress, and I really wanted that doll.
I remember.
And it was like the last present I got to open.
That's cool.
So, and that stays, oddly enough, 60 years later, it's still in my brain.
It obviously
So,
made the list as one of the favorites then.
Yeah, that definitely is one of my favorite memories. I'm happy to have it still in my brain.
Well, enjoy, because that's the easiest question that you're going to get. The 10 that are lined up for the hot ones are going to make you really sweat.
And I'll tell you something, y'all, I'm really scared about this because I have no idea what she's going to ask me, which kind of worries me.
It should. Especially
Especially if
knowing
we're going to
that
be doing it like this. I'm like,
we are, and Luke helped me build the question list, so you should be really worried.
oh man, 2 of you after me. This is going to be scary. I don't know. I might show up.
But thanks for tuning in, guys. Thank you so much again to everyone who's helping us with this bastard behind me. And, stay safe out there. Hope nobody runs into this kind of crazy bullshit. And we'll see y'all Saturday. So
Have a
till
good
next
night.
time.